What's going on, guys? I'm Maze, and recently the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime just hit 89 episodes. However, within the latest 22 episodes, there have been even more Easter eggs referencing the Pokemon games, other TV series, and much more. Which is why I'm here delivering you part 6 of my series simply called Easter Eggs and Secrets in the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime. If you haven't seen the first 5 parts though, then I suggest you check them out after this video. They are also filled with amazing discoveries. Regardless, with the intro now said though, let's jump right into this list. Before we check out the new Easter eggs, we have 2 more Easter eggs from previous episodes which I forgot to include. Firstly, in episode 15, where Rockruff is seen practicing battling against the doll, the doll is actually a substitute doll as seen in the Pokemon games. For that second and final Easter egg I forgot, we see Ash in episode 39 briefly change to this, which this is a reference to the strange souvenir within the Pokemon games. Starting the list of new Easter eggs, the dub title for episode 67 is titled Love at First Twirl, which this is a reference to the phrase Love at First Sight. In episode 68, the scene where Ash is cleaning Garbodor and gives off this reaction could be a reference to a scene in the movie Spirited Away. In episode 69, the story of Starship Celesteela is a modified version of the tale of the Bamboo Cutter, a Japanese folktale in which a human child is found inside a stalk of bamboo and grows to be so beautiful that she gets suitors from around the country. However, she ends up turning them all down as she soon has to return to her true home, the moon. Also in episode 69, Meowth controls a giant Meowth mecha, which much like the other Meowth mechas in this series we explored, he controls it like characters do in the Mobile Suit Gundam franchise. Finally in episode 69, the scene where Beware rides a missile could be a reference to a scene in any of the animes Sinky Senfagea or Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V. I'm not sure which anime it is or if this is just a coincidence, but multiple people tweeted me saying this is a reference, so I'm putting it on this list just in case. The dub title for episode 70 is titled The Young Flame Strikes Back, which could possibly be a reference to Star Wars movie The Empire Strikes Back, or better yet, Pokemon the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back. Also in episode 70, amongst the Miltank herd, you can see a baby Miltank which is much smaller than the others and lacking horns and teeth. Weird yet cute secret here. The dub title for episode 71 is titled Jupiter Ascending, which this is a reference to the film Jupiter Ascending. In episode 72, after Jessie scolds James and Meowth, her face momentarily turns into that of a Kukui doll. That's creepy. The dub title for episode 73 is titled Why Not Give Me a Z-Ring Sometime, which this is a reference to the phrase Give me a ring sometime. Again in episode 73, the man who had his nugget stolen by Gengar in this episode bears a strong resemblance to the man of mystery from the mobile game Pokemon Magikarp Jump. Finally in episode 73, once again we get a reference to Otsumatsu-kun in the form of James pulling a face while mocking Gengar. In episode 76, the original trailer for this episode that aired following episode 75 depicted the thrifty Megamart with flags bearing symbols similar to those of the real-life chain Walmart. In the broadcast version of this episode though, the flags bore a different original symbol. This isn't the first time where the preview shows us something that doesn't appear in the episode though. For example, we had Vulpix being miscolored pink for the episode 51 preview, and some characters watching Ash shake his butt for the episode 63 preview did not appear in the actual episode. In episode 78, when Blissaphiel meets the gang, he performs some of Michael Jackson's famous dance moves, such as the moonwalk. Also in episode 78, when the Beast Balls fail to capture Blissaphiel on circuitry, Ash and Kyoi's face briefly changes to reference Pop Yoko from the manga and anime series Pop Team Epic. Now that is great. My jaw dropped when I first ever saw this. Fun fact too, Pop Team Epic even referenced Pokemon in one of their episodes. In episode 79, Ash's face briefly changes to this, which this could possibly be a reference to the original Disney Mickey Mouse cartoons, or just the art style overall. In episode 80, Mallow performs what she likes to call a Mallow kick, to try and break some ice, which this could possibly be a reference to either Fairy Tail, with a character called Lucy made her own move up called Lucy Kick, or possibly the anime's Gunbuster or Kamen Rider. They all have some kind of character named Kick included in scenes. Me personally though, I feel like this is more of a Fairy Tail reference, but I mentioned the other anime just in case. The Japanese title for episode 82 is titled Dance Dance in Evolution, which this is a reference to the game Dance Dance Revolution. Also in episode 82, the dress that Alola wears during the Poké Dance class is similar to the dresses worn by the Alolan dancers in the Pokémon Generation 7 games. The dialogue also implies that she used to be one when she was younger. Finally, in episode 82, Mallowsteenie's evolution into Selena is very similar to any magical girl transformation. For episode 83, the plot centers around Ash, Lily and Sophocles becoming small thanks to Faber's machine accidentally targeting the three, which this plot seems to reference the movie Honey, I've Shrunk the Kids. Also for episode 83, when Ash reads the title card, his shrunken voice is used due to being small thanks to Faber's machine. Finally for episode 83, when Ash, Lily and Sophocles run away from a rolling Togedemaru, it is giving us a reference to the Indiana Jones film Raiders of the Lost Ark, in which Indiana Jones runs away from a rolling boulder. In episode 84, if you pay close attention to Mina's drawings, they all reference back to previous episodes, and later on into the episode 2, the characters who had the main focus with those episodes even get drawn towards the drawings. For example, the drawing of Minios in the Starry Sky gets Sophocles intrigued, which references back to episode 79, the drawing of Oranguru and its ball gets Mallow intrigued, which references back to episode 39, and finally, the drawing of Mount Lankilla gets Lily intrigued, which references back to episode 60. There's also the Alola Volcano, which gets Kiora intrigued, however, that could reference back to any other episode where the gang visited Alola Island, or may not serve a reference at all. And finally, Primarina sitting on a rock which gets Lana intrigued, doesn't really reference anything I believe. At best it could reference episode 40, but we did not see a Primarina within that episode, just a Brione. But I thought I should mention it just in case. In episode 85, one of Iron's workers is seen playing on a Game Boy Advance. In episode 87, once again we see a character playing on a Game Boy Advance, in this case, Faber. Also in episode 87, Joey states that a solar eclipse occurs in Alola every 21 years, which this number of course is referencing how long the Pokemon anime has been on air since that episode. Finally, for this list, in episode 89, James's pose, his hair, and the aura surrounding him soon after Team Rocket Trio noticed the Ultra Wormhole is a reference to the Saiyan super form from the Dragon Ball series. Hey, that's really cool. Not only that though, but Jesse's face strikes a lot of similarity to this character from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And that concludes the list. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely found them interesting. However, if you happen to find Easter eggs yourself that I have not found, then by all means comment them down below in the comment section and I'll add them into the next Easter egg video, giving you credit. And once again, if you haven't checked out the previous 5 videos I made for this series, then I suggest you do. Links will be in the description, iCard, and end card. Regardless, that's all I have to say for this video now. So if you enjoyed these Easter eggs, then be sure to consider leaving a like and a subscribe for future Pokemon content. It helps out a ton. You'll also become a member of the Entity Squad. For now, this is Entity Maze, signing out. Thank you for watching.